Looking for B-side right here with the relay bolts. An immensely dangerous entry. Extremely dangerous entry right now, but apparently ULF does want that speedy plan. They've waited long enough for this entry and now gets shot in the head, Derke. Falls down to Echo. And now they're down to a 4v5. Retake. But look at that flank. They're all behind them.
Oh, PROFEK should have that one to beat. Jamppi's the one to find the kill. And now ULF still got 4, but they're extracted off the side. The Headhunter is valuable, and Kron got the support of Sayonara. And now all they need to do is just stick the landing. The flash is so good for...
Slow it down when they need the entries for the retakes. Outlaw coming in here from Saab. Already paying off. But Jamppi already has that call from Derke that he should be 1 HP. Because that was left on 10 HP. And Favian knocks down Chronicle with no weapon in hand. It's a classic. This weapon is entirely free, by the way. Getting extremely...
Will not be able to take the bullet of the sniper. Nekky peeking in. Concise job. And that's the seaside open. Long rotations from both PROFEK and Jamppi. And that just might be curtain called on this round. PROFEK closes the distance, but Jamppi's nowhere near that retake. It just feels very unlikely here for Vitality to actually be able to walk their way through. And that's really the value of that second round Outlaw that we've seen a lot of teams, I mean, more so in the East, I would say. Like, we've seen a lot more in Pacific applied. And right there, damage done by the sniper. Jamppi, though, starting that one well. And remember, Echo still lower on health, so the Bulldog could have found the value.
Time passing in the middle of the round, but now you have to buy them. Again, inflation, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, one shot buddy here on Echo. But he's able to take it out away from Rendezvous. And it's a full save from Team Vitality. They know how crazy a team like ULF is, and that hurts the cow.
Trying to starve them of information, starve them of duels, but still Turkish blood in their veins. You know that they love the heat, and this time Vitality capitalizes. A double kill there. The snakebite is perfect to make nekky an easy target. And this time Vitality can pay back the favor. The spike has gone over to C, but they got the guns on the side of Vitality, and they can probably play a retake off of it.
Yeah, very good rotation coming in here from Vitality. They stacked 4 people on A side. And their senses, their spider senses, never really paid off because he has Sub and nekky going there, but smart also from ULF not to give the spike to these 2 demons. A little bit crazy going on A side here, but luckily you still have Favian, who's fully utilized, same as audaz, who still has kept his paranoia. Didn't need it for the entry on C side because everyone from Vitality was on A side. Seekers now getting Fabian in position, and Seekers in the 3rd round is kind of crazy, but it's just Jamppi things. He knows that Chronicle is here, but Chronicle gets the shot before him. He had that Phantom in his hands, and he knows it might be doable. Now Fabian and Echo have one job: delay them. You don't need to take these aim duels. You need to waste your time as much as...
Really impressive. Kron, close on the angle, got the rifle, but there's a fast lane and execute on the side itself. It is already pressuring Sayonara. He will not go down without at least being anything. He holds down the fort. The youngster is on for a hat-trick. And that is the take, demoralized and disgruntled. Echo, the sole survivor, sees carcasses all over
for Chronicle here. So I wouldn't really be relying heavily on putting my duelist on the up, especially with how ULF has been crazy with going down sites. Chronicle here takes up too much all of his utility. And Sayonara does that shoulder peek, doesn't spot anybody. Nekky, you should have saved them, but Derke comes up across from the beautiful coordination coming in from Vitality. And this is what I told you. They turned Haven into their fortress. This team doesn't lose Haven. And Echo falls down. It's now down to a 3v4. And one of the duelist players on your team has an AWP. So do we switch that up? Give him a Vandal so you can have a faster entry maybe, or no? Just shoot him in the head.
Great work from Sayonara. Still make this round possible now for their teammates. The AWP and a retake. Not the best thing in the world usually. But with the spike planted towards long, PROFEK, his dark covers are going to be instrumental. Where he places them makes or breaks the round. But he's breaking the rules himself. Such a good position to be found. The player in plat is not going to be something that he's going to be aware of. But audaz is none the wiser. And that's the force now all down to the operator. Surgically removes went through the immediate duel and insertion. And while Favian is cleared out of short, the rest of the team can actually pivot back if they want to. They could have committed onto the C side, but it's only and only Sop on that line of sight. He's supposed to be a nuisance. He's supposed to buy time, and he's able to get the job done. The judge finding his value, but so does the operator. Such a well-played angle there from Sayonara, and that makes it a lot easier for both Jamppi and Derke to finish double. Now holding on to this A side, and it seems that this is the final destination for ULF.
Now, what do we have here, Ulf? We still have the Viper split. You still have Paranoia going into audaz. You have one smoke that is going to be coming pretty soon. Is PROFEK going to look for a knife kill here? No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. He doesn't want to knife him. Respect. Respect for PROFEK. Minus aura points, but it doesn't matter. Sportsmanship is all what matters in the end. Now, Favian has so many corners to check if he plans to peek outside of... 6? 8? He knows so many people are in short now.
Here's the thing, numbers is one thing, commitment is another. ULF again, trying to butt heads with Vitality, this time successfully. The players from Long is finding all the kills, and that is a crucial miss from Derke. Leaves Kron and Sayonara in pretty much what should be an impossible position. I mean, the orb will fall off, but 3 more bullets in the chamber. Sayonara trying to revel in the chaos. Should find a good timing to at least avert the attention of Echo. But everyone else is ready for him. Pixel perfect from Favian. And
Yeah,
even
of
a
course,
better shot from
because
Kron.
They have enough money and there's 1 round technically remaining, but
Out to try to get the util out of Vitality's hand, but even a better response from Kron. Fortunately, too far away from the rendezvous. So it only ends up being an easy lineup for the one. PROFEK, excellent.
Okay, PROFEK.
On that second shot. And that pretty much leaves Vitality with a side that is nearly crumbling on its last legs. The timing from Favian to get into the site is important because now they can play out the back of each other, and now they got the pit. Paranoia buys the timing necessary for the 2 players to convene together, and this has just become possible again.
I don't think it is, mate. You've lost nekky with his post-plan Hunter's Fury, and you got your positions compromised by the Seekers as well. Favian also takes a beautiful shot here. Of course, he knows where he is. All thanks to the Seekers, which came a few all across him now. And now you're outside the
Inner
Viper
brand of VALORANT, and even when they're under attack, I wanted to see how many layers there are to this play. So the players on A side not only find the kills thanks to Sayonara being an animal, but they also have already attacked the B side, and Favian almost finding the collateral there. Yet despite all of that, when all is said and done, Vitality still got the numbers advantage. 10 rounds on the defense of their choice, and the 11th feeling like a reality here. It is foretold, it's a matter of time, and ULF got nothing to say about it.
wounds on the shots. And this is what Vitality has been doing. Good teamwork from them overall. Now this is a beautiful play coming in from nekky and audaz, because if one of them died, the other would have been able to make the trade happen, and that did happen. They did give him the trade. But again,
Important one, yeah. And the other
Yeah,
side, the A side, they find the kill, and Sub have slowed down the take, and now just 1 player remaining, Jamppi, sure. Usually, I would say that he's got the pieces, but he's lost all of
he
it.
has to play very wary here though, because he has no shields to back him up, and Chronicle takes down audaz as well. You're no longer with a smoker present on your team. This is going to be making it extremely hard for Team ULF to retake. So Vitality, if they're able to land that spike, it could be potentially very harmful for Team ULF. And you know, again, that Sub doesn't have a shield on him, so he has to go back. He has to give up the side, and retaking without a smoker doesn't seem like the easiest mission. This could be it for Team Vitality if they're able to land the spike, especially because they also have it on Jamppi, who's 1 kill away from getting his Seekers, and Seekers in a 1v4. Maybe 1v3 perhaps after landing. These could be hard. You have the Viper open, you have PROFEK alive, and now it's down to a 3v2, maybe 4v2 actually, but Favian is the only one left alive, and it might be seeming like a mission impossible here, buddy. Despite the fact that you got the Viper spit, you're still surrounded by 4 people that want one thing, your head, so they can get to the next map.
10 more days for Sayonara to be legally eligible for a VCT stage.
But I trust Jamppi. I trust his shot calling. This is a player that we said does quite literally everything. He shoots, he calls, and off as usual with the crazy quick entries. Beautiful position coming in here from Jamppi. Again, not compromised by the quick entry by Echo. We didn't get to see him, but at least we got audaz trading in 1 kill. And Derke, as usual, shooting in from the smokes. Check his PC. This guy definitely knows exactly where to put his crosshair. Specifically when hitting behind a smoke. Quick entry, but not a quick plan for Team ULF so far.
Oh, 3 players lining up, and it could have gone very wrong for Vitality. Thankfully, Jamppi again saving the day for the team. No more recons, no more util. Nekky taking the perfect timing to engage off the one, and Jamppi not spotting the player who's moved up into that elevated position. Carries a significant amount of risk for Nekky. He can catch the spike, but then with the 30 seconds on the timer, he might even have enough time to rotate all the way towards B if he wants to, which is why Jamppi cutting off that rotation from middle, making sure that if he is going to go somewhere, it has to be towards that A site. And Nekky has made that choice himself. It's going to be an open plant. If he's planting where he's standing, it leaves both positions open, and the arrow means there's going to be no util whatsoever for the Euro in the post.
Jamppi could be literally anywhere now. That rift walk made his position so uncompromised that Nekky has no idea. He could be CT, he could be outside A main. One place he could possibly never be is on ropes, though. Same thing goes for Jamppi now. He could be anywhere, but at least CT is a little bit expected for Nekky because that was the only position he could have possibly rotated to. Lots of information about that they do not fake sites, so you know if you see that many smokes, somebody's gonna try to be making an entry, and that wrecking bolt came up way too late from Nekky. So Derke's position wasn't compromised, and then you lost one of your two duelists for free. Now Favian falls by the hands of PROFEK, and now you're forced to play around with one duelist, one initiator that does not have any flashes or info gathering to help you win that round.
Actually, to overcommit into a round like this, yes, the gate crash is there, but unlike a rendezvous, unlike a tailwind, it is not as instantaneous as a movement ability, and they elect to let the side go. So Vitality, by the courtesy of the leader, will play to their number. 2 stars, 2 shocks, nearly the entire pelt of the utility for Jamppi as well. And now they're all lining up. It's going to be a big retake from Spawn, most likely led by a flash from Jamppi.
Flash hops up. A little bit too early of a peek though from Derke. Doesn't really matter, they still have more info gathering in their pocket than Nekky has, for example, but now he's left in a 1v2 position. Luckily enough though, he does have a wrecking bolt, and there was one more smoke placed for him by the Astra before she left live. Wrecking Bolt gets up the weapon. Shuts their operator down a little bit. Derke has been able to get a good spot. He now is sure that at least one of them...
For PROFEK, he still got the Cosmic Divide, but it's all going to be a matter of time. He sneaks ahead through. He's going to alert the rest of the team. And while the TP is not there, he's still able to hold on pretty well. The Waylay, again, just being a sacrifice. And there is nothing found by ULF.
Too many smokes on that side, though. Not enough information on where any member of Vitality is except PROFEK, who's definitely in the backside. Not enough time to rotate, and I'm pretty sure, based on my information, Astra doesn't fly. So he could have been only in one position, and that was easy to locate. And now we have Nekky without a Wrecking Bolt. Oda still has one more star coming up for him soon. Derke still with that operator, but a beautiful rotation from Chronicle knocks him down. And now it's ready, and possibly you might lose one person here, but again, the early fault line coming in from Favian here does wonders for him, because we are pretty sure that Derke has at least held that angle for quite a few times right now. So the early fault line does make a lot of sense. I don't want Chronicle dying here because he still has his ulti, which again provides a lot of value for Team Vitality. But there goes the info gathering coming in here from Jamppi. Used his ultimate, gets a lot of information. Blaze-Storm from Sop. Jamppi's dead, but it was worth it maybe. He got enough info for that one, but at least for the first time, ULF does have the number advantage here, Volt.
Now Sayonara is looking for a little bit more. Caught on the other angle. Nekky shuts down the heavens. They cannot get in. Even the elevation is not there. As ULF speed up the pace. That is exactly what they needed to do. Bring in the fight straight to the house of Vitality. And unfortunately this time the bee's nest shaken. But it cannot avenge for the tree falling apart despite Sayonara's best efforts. ULF finally putting one on
coming in from Sayonara, and also getting very close to the ultimate from the Echo.
Oh, lovely from Jamppi. The 1-2, man. That's so beautiful. They got up there in the site, but PROFEK just isolated another layer. Just like a maze. Feel like a rat that is trapped in this part of the map, and now nothing to do for Nekky and audaz. Sure, the spike to be planted, but if you look at the way that this map is being played now, Derke got the backstab. Operator should be an anchor, should be the linchpin, but there's a chance for Nekky to still steal the kill away. With Derke missing, there's a duel.
So, even if you know it's coming, Vitality just does it better, really. It's a matter of not just reading them anymore, not just adapting anymore, it's just a matter of gapping them every round. And this time Derke decides to change his operator position. And Jamppi's going on the flank. You just cannot expect them, and even if you do, they just do it better.
Still, audaz getting that kill. Giving Ulf some space to play in the side. It's a crossfire that usually can work in the favor of the attacking side, but the utility coming in, the reckoning, shutting down the side, but the players offside are the ones that are doing all the damage. Another one from nekky. Kron has gone early, and it's all in the hands of PROFEK, who drops
Echo
down.
just celebrated his 18th birthday 2 days ago, so happy birthday, Echo. Happy birthday to you. And I think Derke has also been celebrating with him, like, with these op shots. Giving him gifts after gifts when peeking sides. But there you go.
Someone to spoil the party. A great collateral there. Echo and audaz shutting down any attempts of a retake. They deny the flood before it even starts, and Derke now willing to roll back the years. We haven't seen a big multi-kill from the Finnish duelist. Now is the time for him to combine with PROFEK. I agree. That was an overpeak for sure. Still got the shocks. Still can find the time. PROFEK is
Give
the
the
1v1.
ultimate point to Favian because his rolling thunder makes it easier to enter sides. No, they give it to Sub instead. Questionable choice, but alright. He gets a kill to make up for it anyways. That definitely was the plan, yes? But he dies. So he doesn't have the ultimate anymore. Cancel everything I just said.
Well, rolling back the round. Apparently is what we were trying to do. Kron, ever so reliable from that position. Finds even 2 more. And he needs to make it all 5.
They can leave it. Favian still has his ultimate, so I wouldn't want them trying to enter a side without at least one of these. And he definitely knows here as well that there might be some focus. You've got him concussed, but it doesn't matter. He's still taking 1 more with him before he dies.
How did he even do that? Hindered, sure, I understand. First one was accuracy, but the second one was absolute magic from the North Moldovan. And now nekky's left in the clutch. Last time around, the Astra delivered. Now, you need your wits. It's an eye of magic. It's an eye of science. Supposed to give the foresight to nekky. And he's got the right read, isolating the one-on-one with Derke. Might even catch him off guard outright. Derke's none the wiser. Sova peeking just around the angle, and Derke is not prepared. Nekky now making the A site his black tempo. And Jamppi have to be successful in the raid. The rage of Ulf still alive. 40 seconds is the timer. And nekky has made the gambit. He's run around from backside, moved over to heaven. The arrow to feign the presence, but Jamppi not spotted by it, and he's still looking for the angle. Nekky needs to go for a little bit of space, Morgan. So now nekky will be tested by 3. Lucky not to lose his head there by the sheriff. Jamppi has been quite a handful himself. Sleight of hand from the Yoru. Needs to deliver the killing blow. Anything. It's Ulf that beats them to the punch, and it's only Derke that found the kill. Still 3 on 4. There's an advantage for Ulf and a player on the site that should have been able to deliver the killing blow. A little bit labored for audaz, but he still got the kill in the end. That is beautiful.
And you have 5 assault rifles on Vitality's side. Now, this should sound a little bit scary, especially with Vitality spotting Favian here. You do know that he's 1 point away from his ultimate though, so you need to watch out for the Rolling Thunder because it's one of the most massive utility tools for a comeback and for a retake on a site that definitely is small enough to cover so many corners in with that breach ulti if it's ready. Chronicle does plant and the time is ticking. Tick-tock for the retake, but Echo gets spotted, and if he doesn't land the kill here, this might be bad for the Wolves.
I mean, it's a lot better with audaz, but he's shut down by Sayonara. Still, he got now his own Hunter's Fury. Favian's still alive, but as he said, needed 1 more orb to get in play. Timer is ticking. And Ulf are scaling on all fronts. Now they press back side. The high-low proven too much for Jamppi to handle. Still the second player on site. Patience from Chronicle, and he's right.
Still have the Hunter's Fury on Sayonara. This should be one of the best tools in order to be able to maintain that spike. They still have PROFEK, who's still alive. Are these 5 stars available on him or no stars? I think it's no stars. Decides to use the Hunter Fury very aggressively though, because he knows that the position at least of 1 player has been compromised. Takes down 1 and Derke takes the other. And Jamppi knocks down Favian by that shorty. And now it's nekky against the world because Vitality... Favian. Only 1 flash left and the full line in his hands. Vitality saves up so much util, and now he gets paranoid. Oh, wait, sorry, it wasn't paranoid. It was the flash coming in from Euro.
It was, I think, right?
Was it the Harbor, in fact? Oh, yeah, it was a Harbor.
Yeah.
Not even nominated this match. What is this guy yapping? Anyways, nekky knocks down PROFEK and Chronicle. Sayonara knocks down Favian, who's had maybe halfway through his ultimate. Wasn't really useful anyway, especially after he used all of his flashes. But a pick is a pick. And now Sob still has his operator. Echoes heavily. Damn, he cannot plant in time. The spike is already gone. And off.
That is the real stat. And I guess another statistic that's going to be very important is the head-to-head of the snipers. This time around, Jamppi got caught off in the off angle. Great work to play the elevation. And Vitality, this time, getting the drop on the defense. Necessary to find the success, and Derke is as clinical as ever. Finds the first no trade on Favian, so he gets the repeat success with the assistance of nekky, and they cannot find anything else on the side of Vitality, while Kron found himself in the heart of the site. It's a 2-on-3, and they're begging to find an advantage anyway to make this retake playable.
It's now a gun game. Not many utils left for all of them, except for PROFEK, maybe, who still has 1 or 2 stars up his sleeve. And Chronicle is not getting his util anytime back sooner, if I'm not wrong. Beautiful worlds divided coming in here from audaz, only to fall down. I'm sorry if I cursed you, buddy, but PROFEK is on the
Knocking
line.
on the door, it might be an improvement for ULF, but nowhere near enough to find the win. Derke again, but audaz trying to be the hero. Except this time, the villains looking to find the victory. They're supposed to be the team that knocks on all doors, but it's only on PROFEK. Sop has found the space for his teammate. It's a 1.
2. He's the one that has the side advantage and has so many corners to hide in. 3. He's the one that has the star that pulls you immediately out from the spike. No negotiations, 0 counterplay. You cannot destroy it, you cannot time it, you cannot bait it. But he also knows where